Yes. Just kidding, guys. We're not scared of you anymore.
You're not scary.
Yeah.
You thought you were, but you're not.
You thought we were scared? Hiding behind our green screen
We're
bit?
so fearless and fun and funky and fresh.
We are.
Whoa.
All of those
Oh,
things.
gosh.
Well, yeah. Hamilton pose.
Not
and
Hamilton
Newsies
pose.
pose. It's crazy.
Hi, guys.
Zach pointed that out, that they're basically the same thing, unless, you're holding something.
Well, Hamilton didn't even do in the picture that we had last week. It didn't.
Well, yeah, but you know the famous one when he's on the star and he's like this. Yeah.
Hi, guys. Welcome to For the Love of Film 2.0.
I'm your co-host, Garrett Burkett.
And I'm your other co-host, Alicia Lucas. So on today's, ow!
Today we're talking about Newsies.
Ow! Why are you just running over me? I said ow! You're supposed to be like, oh, what happened?
Can we kiss your boo and make you feel better?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna suck on your finger.
When he said, do you want me to kiss on your boobie? He sounded so innocent. And then he said, I'm going to suck on your finger. It was very intimidating and scary.
That's okay. All right.
Anyway.
What are we talking about today, Alicia?
Today we're talking about the Broadway musical, Newsies. We talked about Hamilton last week, and so I guess we're kind of on a little bit of a musicals kick, which is fine with me because I love musicals, and Newsies is my favorite one, which is why we watch it next.
We'll do a scary movie next week for Halloween, in preparation for Halloween. Wait a second.
We won't do a scary movie. We'll do a Halloween movie.
Wait a second. Will that be after Halloween? Oh, no. That will be
No, it won't be.
It won't be?
No. The 22nd is Saturday, so then I think like the 28th
It'll be like 26th
or something.
When we're filming it. 27th is when we'll come
Yeah.
out. We'll do a scary movie for y'all, don't worry.
Not scary movie, Halloween movie.
Halloween movie.
I hate scary movies.
We'll
have
do
this
Twitches.
conversation.
Wait, is that the Twin
Or
Witches?
Halloween Town.
Halloween Town? Yeah, we'll do one of those.
Or one
we'll
of
do
them.
a cutesy one so that
We'll
she
do
doesn't
a
get so
fun
scared and
little,
spooked.
silly little Halloween movie
Yes,
next week for Halloween.
for Halloween. But we're not doing Halloween yet. We're doing Newsies.
Newsies.
Which has a movie. And this is
It
for
does have a movie.
And this is for the love of film. Why didn't we watch the movie, Alicia?
Because I like the musical.
Okay.
Garrett.
Well, I was asking so that the audience would know.
Oh, because I like the musical. Audience. I actually haven't seen the movie. I probably won't, but it does have young Christian Bale.
Young Christian Bale? That'd be the second movie that we did with young Christian Bale in it.
Yeah, Christian Bale plays Jack.
Jack? Mm-hmm. That fits.
He does a very good job. He also sings Santa Fe in it.
Mm-hmm. He sings. Mm-hmm. Christian Bale sings. Mm-hmm. Does he know how to sing?
I don't remember.
Is he good?
I don't remember.
All right.
I saw a clip of it. Anywho, skidoo. So, not Broadways. I'm really tired. Newsies.
Okay, we both are.
Was touring on Broadway from 2012 to 2014 and then did a national tour from 2014 to 2016.
I didn't realize it was newer than Hamilton. Hamilton's older than this. I didn't realize that. That's wild.
Yeah. You know, another funny thing is, did you watch when I was a Disney Channel kid, so I guess I'm embarrassingly, now that I think about it, me saying that I was a Disney Channel kid between 2014 and 2016 is a little embarrassing.
11 to 13?
11 to 13, 2014 to 2016, you mean 14 to 16.
I thought I was looking at these.
Oh no, I mean, I don't remember which one.
13
Anyway.
to 15, you can still be watching Disney Channel.
Okay, cool. Because actually,
Disney.
Cameron Boyce went to Broadway to learn the choreography from the Newsies.
Huh.
Yeah. Did you never see that?
No, I saw him. He was in this one, right? Or he was
Not
in
Cameron
Overwatch.
Boyce.
Oh, what, no?
You know who Cameron Boyce is?
From Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in this.
Oh, some guy who looked like him was.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I saw and I was like, is that the Jesse kid?
No.
But I didn't want to bring the mood down.
that would bring the mood down. But yeah, he went and played around with these guys and watched the show, learned some choreography from it, and filmed it and put it on Disney, obviously because it was coming out on Disney Plus, which didn't happen until years later. Anyway, it won the Tony for Best Score.
Yeah.
I don't remember what year.
Probably,
I should have written that down.
Probably so, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
My
Probably
bad.
the year it came out, 2012.
Probably. The music was composed by Alan Menken, who also composed the Little Mermaid score, Tangled score, the Hunchback of Notre Dame score. There's another popular one I'm missing, Aladdin's score? Pretty sure it was Aladdin's.
Aladdin's.
No, I think
you said Aladdin's when we were talking about it earlier in the car.
Yeah. But this time for them, not for us.
Well, yeah, I know, but I was just verifying that you did in fact say Aladdin at one other point in time.
Cool.
I think it is Aladdin.
So Alan Menken is a very famous Disney composer. Love that guy's work. And the lyrics were written by Jack Feldman, who doesn't really have a whole lot of other popular works as far as I know. But yeah. So what did you think?
I liked it. It was good. I like Jack Kelly. He's a compelling character.
Mm-hmm.
I like these actors are pretty good. Crutchy's endearing.
Mm-hmm.
Little kid over there is also endearing. Alicia Moob.
Les,
the little
Mm-hmm.
kid. I thought a lot of the characters were really well done. I thought the actors were great.
Mm-hmm.
The music was, you hear the same song like 4 times. And it's kind of like, all right, guys, we can like change it up a little bit.
That is a very good point. There aren't actually, for a 2.5 hour long musical, I think there's like probably 12 to 16 songs total, and most of them, and like the way that it fills the whole thing is a lot of reprises. Like if you were to really break this musical down, there are 3 main songs. The beginning song, which is
Carrying the banner, man, that
yeah,
one.
carrying the banner. Yeah, carrying the banner. And then the second one, which should probably be Seize the Day, and then the last one would be The World Will Know. So just as a general synopsis for the musical, do you want to?
Yeah.
Less spoiler.
All right.
As less spoilery as possible, just explain what happens, kind of why is this musical a musical?
Oh, well, okay. So back in 1899, there was a strike done by the Newsies of New York and the surrounding areas, I'm assuming, because the price of newspapers that they would have to buy and then resell went from 50 cents for 100 to 60 cents for 100. That's a pretty big price gouge, and they weren't very happy about it. So they went on strike and eventually negotiated with Pulitzer to lower the prices and, bring back stability between the working class and the ruling elite of their time. So that's a little bit of history. And then someone in 2012 was like, musical. And then Jack Kelly was born. He's not a real guy. Some of the other characters are real, but Jack Kelly wasn't real, but he's the main lead. He's very, he's like leading all of them to unionize, not formally, and take down the man.
Yeah. Pretty much the entire story is technically true with why the strike was there, what they did post-strike, like how the strike was resolved. However, Jack Kelly was not a real character, as some of these characters were not real. They're just kind of made for the sake of having some sort of plot to follow for the musical.
Kind of like Jack and Rose in the movie Titanic.
Yep, exactly like that.
Mad comparisons.
Another thing that wasn't exactly real is, now we're stepping into spoilers, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it, you know what to do. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway.
I'll give them a little bit longer.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, fine. So in this musical, I'm sure just to make it a little bit more have a lot more weight to it, they did expand it outside of just the Newsies, but to all the working class younger generation, so 21 and under, as Catherine in the musical put it.
Yeah.
Dang, I just realized Catherine's not in this picture. Oh well, whatever.
That's fine. We'll get to that when we talk about characters.
Yeah. So yeah, it made it so that it's a full statewide. The rich people can't just take the poor people for granted.
Yeah, I wonder how long that lasted.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So actors. So we have Jeremy Jordan, who looks kind of scary in this picture. That's not what he really looks like. I think the lighting's a little strange.
Yeah, that's fine though.
Jeremy Jordan, who plays Jack, who is our lead. Jack Kelly, who is our lead. We have Cara Lindsay, not pictured, who plays Catherine Porter, who is our female lead, and then Ben Fankhauser.
Plumber. It was Plumber.
Plumber, you're right.
Not Porter. Plumber. What's her fake name?
Ben Fankhauser, who plays Davey with his little brother Les. Right here.
The little guy.
Les. And Ben Cook, who I put Ben Cook in this because he plays Race, who is one of the newsboys.
Yeah,
I
it's
assume
not pictured.
This would be his actor. Like this is not Ben
the
Cook.
actor we got.
But I'm assuming that this is his place in this whole scene.
Yeah.
I put him there as a special because he is my favorite. I love that guy. Race is a character.
He's the Brooklyn guy.
No.
No, not
Race
from
was the
Brooklyn.
gut one, the cigar.
Oh, yeah.
I like him a lot. So, but yeah, what did you think about the actors, their performances?
I thought they were all pretty good. I don't know about Lindsay.
Cara Lindsay. Is my handwriting hard to read?
No, I'm dumb. I don't know about Cara Lindsay. She was all right. I felt like she was the weak link, which sounds sexist considering she's the only female character in the whole thing. Well, there's one more. There's like a secretary.
Technically 3 more.
3 more? Mm-hmm. Well.
Actually, 4 more.
What? There's Meta. Mm-hmm. There's the 2 backup dancers. Mm-hmm. There's the secretary, Pulitzer secretary.
That's the 4th.
And you got Cara, who's playing Catherine. Mm-hmm. Pulitzer, spoiler alert, is Pulitzer.
Yeah, Catherine Pulitzer.
I feel like she was the weakest actor out of all of them.
Out of the 4 leads?
Yeah, I would say so. Even including some of the background characters, like the guy who steals the cigar, and Meta, and Pulitzer, and Theodore Roosevelt, which is really cool that he was in this. I liked seeing him. I liked when I actually had already seen that clip, but it was nice to see it in context too.
Really?
Yeah. I just didn't know that was Newsies, I guess.
Oh, wow.
At some time in my memory, I was just like, it came up and I was like, that's Theodore Roosevelt, the trust buster. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was very pro working class. Mm-hmm. Cool guy. Also,
We're talking about Cara.
Yeah.
But what?
Cara, weakest link. All the other ones very strong. Oh, well, we were talking about actors in general.
Yeah.
All of them very strong. Favorite actor? Oof. I'd say Pulitzer's. Pulitzer's actor was probably my favorite.
I like him.
He had a nice, compelling, control over the scenes. Yeah.
There are so many little things that he does. There's the scene when he exposes Catherine to being his daughter. He goes, "Yes, my daughter." Every time I see that, I'm like, that is so mean, and I love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
I have to agree. I'd probably say that in the main cast, the main 4, I would say between the core 4 of the musical, I would say that Cara is the weakest link. Not to say she isn't good. She's still fantastic. It's just there are personal things about me and the singing styles that I like that I don't see in Cara and I don't like.
You're also not a big fan of female leads in general, or female main characters.
I like her character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like Catherine a lot. I love her.
Yeah.
I just don't particularly like Cara. I think that there are other actresses that I think would do better in the role.
That could also sing?
That can also sing.
Name 2. Oh yeah? You're such an actor head? Name 2 actresses.
I could.
Emma Stone. Maybe.
No. Emma Stone couldn't.
I don't know. Did I just blow your mind with Emma Stone?
Emma Stone's not a Broadway actor.
Actress? Wait, what's PC now?
Huh?
Do we call them actors or actresses?
Actresses?
Okay.
She's not a Broadway actress still.
There you go, actress. I'm looking out for you, women
So
in
confused
the
right
audience. Because you said actor. She's not a Broadway actor. Well, she's not an actor. She's an actress.
now. Yeah.
I think, well, now that I'm saying it out loud, you might be right.
She's still an actress, but
Yeah, I guess.
performer regardless. She's not a Broadway.
I don't
girl.
know.
I
was
don't
just
know. I
trying to be
actually, now that I
nice.
think about it, I'm sure that. I don't know. I've never seen anybody else play that role, so I genuinely couldn't tell you.
Zendaya. Moving on.
I think that she was probably, my least favorite. I think my favorite actor would have to be Jeremy Jordan. My favorite singer would have to be Ben Fankhauser. I wish that you could see more clips of him singing.
Which one?
Davey.
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 He looks familiar.
His voice is incredible. His voice is so, it's so incredible. I can't begin to explain to you. The one thing that you kind of really see it in, he sings Seize the Day. He's the main, he starts Seize the Day. There are a few scenes where he does the Watch What Happens reprise when he's like, right, which, no, he's like, here's how it goes when it wins, and when we will win, and we will be winning, make no mistake. We're already winning.
Yeah, that one.
Do you know what you're talking
Yeah.
Okay, with the
When he's
painting in the
painting
background?
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, cool. And I like his voice in that a lot. The biggest, Newsies fandom meme is the poor guy's head is spinning, because he goes, ridiculous with it. And it's really funny. But yeah.
We're about at the halfway point of our episode. How y'all feeling? Do y'all like that we're doing musicals?
No,
I bet they don't.
probably not.
They're not
This is for my entertainment.
Yeah.
And also, we just watched
The
Hamilton.
next two
We
will be
didn't
for
have
my
to-
entertainment.
We didn't have to do Hamilton last week.
No, we didn't have to.
We didn't even have to do Newsies this week.
No, I mean, we didn't have to. But you chose them.
No, I said I wanted you to watch Newsies.
Yep. And I want you to watch a scary
No.
movie. Spooky.
No.
All right, we'll get to it.
Okay,
Music.
characters.
Wait, what music?
What's your favorite character? We didn't talk about characters. We talked
Oh,
about actors.
characters. Meta's nice. I like Meta. She's sweet. And I like Theodore Roosevelt. And I like Jack.
You don't know him, but I do. Let me see that
What
back
about your
seat you've been
favorite
talking about, Mr. Roosevelt.
The what?
The back seat.
Oh, yeah. Well, what about your favorite characters?
I think my favorites, I like all of them. I think probably Race is my favorite background character, and Jack is my favorite main character.
Solid. I like Jack. I like Pulitzer, too. Pulitzer's a nice villain. I always love the
I always forget
villains.
about him.
How do
I
you
mean, I
feel
don't forget about
Pulitzer?
him.
He's got 2 great scenes.
I know.
3,
He's got many
really.
great scenes.
Yeah.
Every scene he's in is great.
There's 3 really great ones now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Music.
Least favorite character.
Ooh,
Still,
least favorite character.
Catherine, in my opinion. I think least favorite actress, least favorite character. I don't know. I just didn't
I
like
don't
how
know.
she
I
was
don't-
all tied. Her and Jack's romance was so rushed, in the background, and not really you could see it happening because it's plot-wise, you could see it, but there wasn't a whole lot of compelling or believable chemistry between them.
There was chemistry. There just wasn't a timeline.
Yeah.
There was so much
It just
romantic and playful banter between them.
Right, there just wasn't enough for me to buy it.
Oh, there was definitely enough for me to buy it.
Oh.
There's just then again, I have seen this over 100 times.
Yeah, that is true.
So I see,
you're getting the 100 times the little things that they do.
I see every tiny minuscule detail.
Oh, yeah.
Every eye lock between the two of them is just there's 10 million things twirling in those heads of the characters, technically, not the actors.
As someone who's watched it once, and will probably only watch it once in the next however many years, until you forget that I've watched it and we watched it again. And I have memory problems, so I'll also forget. I don't know, I just didn't buy it.
I don't know.
That was my least favorite character, though.
I wouldn't say she's my least favorite character. Catherine is not my least favorite character. I would say.
Feels. Oh my goodness, people blow up my phone, bro.
Probably the Delancey brothers, just because they're not scary enough to me. I want them to be scarier. I want them to actually. Who even are the Delancey brothers? I think that was a
casting thing, though.
Maybe, or it could even be a dialogue thing. They had basically little to no dialogue.
Yeah,
One thing that is
their dialogue coming out of like someone that's like The Rock size would have been a bit more imposing.
Probably.
Yeah.
And also like
my skull bashing fist hasn't gotten enough work in recently.
Yeah.
It's like if someone's 7 feet
tidy
tall.
up my favorite brass knuckles.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you're 4 feet tall. Calm down. Calm down there, little buddy. All right? But if someone like, you know.
Yeah.
Whoa. I gotta get my skull bashing fist. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
He'd grab you up by your head and just boom, you're done for.
That's a fair
point.
point.
But this cast was just not believable for them.
Hurt.
But I don't know, maybe they're real people. Well, I didn't look into that. Maybe they're real people and maybe they were.
The Delancey brothers?
Yeah. Maybe they looked like Mario and Luigi. For real.
That's actually so accurate.
Because one of them's like tall and lanky and the other one's just kind of like stout.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Music.
I liked the music. It was good. Again, it's okay. You can write another song. Like the end should reflect the beginning, but the middle 2 portions shouldn't also just call back, so that when you do call back to the beginning at the end, there's like an impact there. When you do those, I don't know what exactly they're called, like allusions in music. Reprises, yeah. Like, you've already reprised this a few times, so at the end, when you kind of like call back to it in certain lines or in certain ways, it's like, it would have been nice to have that actually hit harder, because I've already heard this song like 2 or 3 times throughout the musical. It's just like...
What song?
The banner, Carrying the Banner.
But they didn't sing Carrying the Banner after the first transition. To be fair, the 3 main songs kind of sound a little similar.
Do they all sound similar? Maybe just, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not what I said. Maybe just vary it up a little bit. Make them sound more distinct so that they all just don't mesh into one another.
Yeah.
Like, that was my problem with Hamilton, except it was way worse in Hamilton. All the songs just go one after the other. This doesn't do that, but they all sound similar enough where it's like you're just continuing the song in certain ways, but it's like, if you keep just calling back to this one, maybe even then,
I feel
just stylistically, just change it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think that like the 3, like the big main ones, kind of all sound a little similar. They're very brassy, very like they're trying to empower. Like that's the whole like the theme of the song is empowerment in each of them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like they kind of sound like if you think of like empower YouTube music, like inspirational YouTube music.
Alpha male grind set, like get your grind on.
Yeah, like
but in an actual good way that's good for consumers and working class people.
Yeah, and it's like do like slight variations of that song and do it 3 different times, and it kind of like I kind of get what you're saying with those 3 songs. However, the songs in the middle, including like Santa Fe, obviously, which is the main song of this entire musical, is Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Watch What Happens, which is Catherine's only song, and then King of New York, which is slightly different because it's not technically a motivating thing; it's more of a celebration thing. What do you think about those 3?
I like them. I like them all. I like most of the music. There were a couple songs where I was like, I couldn't name them, but like, all right, cool.
Okay.
The worst I went on a song was like Lukewarm, but I liked a lot of the music.
Cool,
it was
cool,
good.
cool.
Choreography, we gotta move a little bit quicker. Choreography, not cringy, in my opinion. I thought the background actors added some flavor, especially during the fight when they're all getting like struck down when they're doing the strike, and then people come out and beat them up. The background actors are having a load of fun with it. They're like, whoa, boy, and it's like, it's crazy. It's like they're dancing but fighting. Like,
Yeah.
I liked that, and I liked a lot of the choreography. Again, I'm not a very musical person. I'm not gonna say none of it was cringy to me. Some of it was, but less so than in Hamilton, which was 99% cringe. This was like 20% cringe, 25% cringe.
So I guess personally for me, the choreography is probably like, I watched the musical the first time and I loved it and I really enjoyed it, but the choreography is what made me watch it over and over and over and over again. It's not your traditional like theater choreography. It's very much acrobatics. There's a lot of flips, cartwheels, back handsprings, lots of stuff happening on stage. When it comes to that, there's so many stunts, like a ridiculous amount of stunts. It's so well, like, there's a lot of uniformity to it, which is part of what makes it so cool, because all of these like company front things where they're all doing the exact same choreography in a line or like in rows with each other looks so clean. It's just so fascinating to watch. Like all of these people are doing like a split in the air and their splits are in the exact same place. And it's just like,
I wonder if that's a little bit of fancy camera work. Like, you know, they shoot it in a certain frame per second and then slow it down a little bit and then speed it up again to get the frames per second. Like, it's weird the way they do it. And like music videos and stuff, they'll do it to sync up dance moves.
Between like each person?
Yeah. Like it'll make, I forget exactly how they do it. I think they shoot in 60 and then release in 30, something like that.
But wouldn't that be hard to do?
You don't know? Zach doesn't know what I'm talking about. No? He doesn't know. Well, there's something that they do with the camera during music videos to like sync up people's dance moves just a little bit better so that little idiosyncrasies don't show up as much. But I forget how they do it. And I don't know if that's even possible with this filming, but I just thought of it because they are really well coordinated, but no one can be that well coordinated with one another.
Well, it's not in every scene, which is part of the reason why it's very cool. But the sets.
What were you doing, Hamilton? What were you doing?
I knew you would like the sets. After the last conversation we had about sets.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Hamilton. Oh, like,
this is probably one of the coolest sets I've ever seen.
Dynamic.
Yeah, very.
It changes.
And changes.
And you know, when they're in a different location, it sure does look like they're in a different location and not in the same bar from the start of the musical. Take notes, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
So
take notes.
The set for this.
Writing like you've run out of time. Except for when you're taking notes about how to do sets.
The set.
Oh, my set spit. I'm sorry. My little stage spit. Shut up, dog. Lights, camera, action. They got a whole screen up there that looks like a chalkboard. What are you doing? Oh, we got some ropes hanging on the back of there, and we got some stones that look kind of cool. And we moved the stairs around. Yeah, shut up. They got a whole scaffolding thing that they're moving around. They got lights. They got projectors.
Yeah,
God, I didn't realize
incredibly cool.
Bad Hamilton was at that.
I could go into so much detail on the sets. However, we're running out of time, so I can't.
We gotta wrap it up.
But the sets are. Go just watch the musical and talk to your friends about the sets because there's so many different ones that are absolutely ridiculous and super cool.
We'll talk about favorite scenes while we're writing down our scores.
What was your favorite scene?
All of the Pulitzer scenes, especially the last one where he's talking with Jack, and when Roosevelt's like on screen. Anything with Roosevelt or Pulitzer, that's my favorite scene. And when they're on screen together, maybe that'll be my very favorite.
I'd probably say that Santa Fe, as gut-wrenching and hard to watch that is, just because it's really raw. I would say Santa Fe is probably one of my favorite scenes because of those things. It is so gut-wrenching and raw, and you really feel every ounce of emotion that Jack is feeling, as well as just his acting, his movement in it, every breath he takes, every which way he looks. It's so beautifully done. Ah, man. I could talk about this musical for hours.
Maybe we'll do a special. Like our last episode will be especially long, and we can talk about our favorite times and cry a little bit with y'all. Our last episode's gonna be emotional, I feel like, but we're not there yet. So no emotion. Until then, only happiness and coolness. I hope y'all had fun this episode. I know I did.
I had fun. I'm
You had
talking about
fun?
my favorite musical. Of course I'm
Yeah.
gonna have fun.
And you're watching your friend talk about your favorite musical. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm your friend.
Yeah,
And I was
you
talking
are.
about
Yeah,
Newsies.
yeah, you are.
All right.
You're saying good things, just it's happiness. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
8 little newspapers out of 10 50-cent things, like
Cool.
pieces of change.
I gave it 10 newspapers, except I did the newspaper like at the end when they have the yarn through it or whatever, and 10 bags, newsboy bags that they have in their hand, but I butchered the drawing. This musical is a masterpiece to me. I could talk about it forever. It's perfect, flawless. It's not flawless, but it is pretty perfect, and I love it, and I will give it a 10 out of 10 every time.
Well, we'll be back next week. Maybe I hear that the new set will be put together. That's what I hear. And maybe we'll have little graphics down here with our names. I hear that might be coming. So a lot of things coming in the next episode.
Whoa!
We might be having a little bit of a spook, but not a real one, because we gotta be nice to Alicia. But I'm gonna choose the movies since you chose these last two. I'm not gonna choose a scary one, but I'll choose a nice one. And
I didn't choose the last one. I didn't choose Hamilton.
oh, well, you chose this one, so I'll choose the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. We
Why do
appreciate
you
it.
look so scared?
I'm getting scared of them again. Don't.
I'm not scared. I'm happy.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.